Johnny Carson without Ed McMahon, Letterman without Schaefer, Bush without Quayle, and J.P. Patches without Bob Newman? Who is Bob Newman? Maybe the name Gertrude sounds more familiar. From 1958 to 1981, thousands of children watched the J.P. Patches show as Bob Newman created a long list of characters that will forever be locked in the memories of Seattleites. Last fall, with little fanfare, one of the great second bananas of television history decided to retire.
And it's a funny thing, kids would come up and say, hey, you're not J.P. Patches and Gertrude. What do you mean? J.P. Patches and Gertrude are black and white. I mean, really, we're serious. They had a black and white set.
The fabulous Bob Newman, as he is known to friends, grew up on Mercer Island, went to the University of Washington, and spent time as an underwater demolition specialist in the Marines before joining J.P. Patches in 1960. Bob's unique voice provided the inspiration for many of the characters on the show.
I'm Paddy Wagon. I'm in charge of the City Dome Police Department. Boris is Hort, the second meanest man in the world. He was the mean guy. He was, and then, oh, shucks. And then Gorst had lived down the secret basement, the basement. All he did was, and then Jake, oh, you mean this? So we would do that. So I had all these different voices.
At times, Gertrude the cross-dressing clown confused the minds of many children.
The reason why they knew I was a man, how do you know that? Because hair in the arm.
But as times changed, so did the Patches show.
Ethnicity seemed to come in. Was coming in. Okay, there's a few of these things that probably can get around without. So we canceled Charlie Can Do, because too many people would become upset.
One thing the Patches pal made sure never happened was the use of bad or offensive language, something hard to believe in this day and age of modern television.
And mothers would call in and complain, and we had, stupid, there were like words, stupid, lousy, dropout, and there's a bunch of them we had painted on a wall kind of thing that you couldn't use.
Today, adults will approach Bob and tell him how meaningful the show was to them as children growing up.
When I was a kid growing up, my mom and dad had split up, and I was living in this foster home, and I didn't know anybody, and you're the only thing we had. We'd come home at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, man, and television sets going on, and you're the only stability we had.